It's not what it looks like. I promise. Well, I guess maybe it is, but hear me out for a second. So welcome back, you guys, to another video on the channel. Blade back here. And this is something a little bit new, and Lord, I know I'm going to get memed at the beginning of this dang video, but Raid Shadow Legends themselves have decided to sponsor us. Now, this is a little bit something new for the channel. I think I've only had a few sponsorships, maybe 3 or 4 on this channel too often. They've been widely spread throughout, and I was genuinely surprised that they ended up contacting me about this one here. But they contacted me and said, hey, would you like to play our game, give it a little bit of a whirl? And I was like, heck, why the heck not? Now, Raid is one of the few games that I genuinely can say I have tried in the past. It didn't stick with me long, mainly because I had other things to do, and this thing was absolutely overwhelming on content. But at the same time, I did want to give it a little bit of another try, and being paid to do it, heck yeah, why wouldn't I freaking give it a shot? So you know what, we're gonna be doing that today, and there's a few things that I want to say why. One of the reasons is, as maybe you guys do know, I've been trying to afford a new PC to make sure I can do more quality streams, do tons of quality content for you guys, and pretty much be able to push out things a little bit quicker. Well, that's been kind of hard, because it leads us to our next problem, being that we're going back to school in January, and I need a lot of funds to cover it. On top of course, paying for some of my gacha characters at times, it's a lot of money that be coming out of my pockets. So Raid Shadow Legends is really going to help me with doing this. So this is where you guys are going to come in. Pretty much there's going to be a link down below that you guys can go ahead and click, and you don't got to play the game all too long if you don't want to, but I'll be doing pretty much playthroughs on this game probably like twice a week here to show you guys that, hey, 1, I actually am playing, 2, I am actually going to be giving it a real shot to give a full-on feedback to the devs. Now, great part about this, I don't got a shield about it. I can tell them if I don't like it, I can tell them if I do like it, and we're gonna have some fun doing that. But in the description, there is a beautiful link that the devs ended up giving me, which is about a $200 account link here that they gave, and it's not only for me to use, but also for you guys to use. When using this link here, you'll get a few champions, one of them being Tholin Foulbeard, a Venomage epic, which is always another good character as well, Lightsworn, who's an epic, Uugo, as well as Tagoar. Now, I'm pretty sure I ended up saying some of those names wrong, so anyone who's actually part of the community, be sure to help me out like down below as well, because I won't even lie to you, there's going to be a lot of things that's new to me, especially since I didn't stay with this game all too long, but I'm still willing to go ahead and try to give it a shot. But to get things started here, you guys, once you click the link, you'll be able to be brought to this little screen here, and you got to count yourself a little username. When it does come down to this here, let's use the username of 2351 player, because we already do have our account, and you want to really just type in a password. Once you type in a password, a beautiful download link is going to pop up at the top left, and then you want to go ahead and download for Raid Shadow Legends itself. For me, I've already done it, so we're already in the tutorial screen here, and as I expected, it's the common start of it. I don't really got to explain the tutorial to a lot of you guys. We've played really complicated gachas, we've played open world games, heck, we've just played console games. So to be honest, just talking through this is going to be pretty darn easy, and I can just click on through this and show you guys exactly what we're going to be doing. Now, I can tell you guys a few things, because there's going to be a couple people out there who's going to be like, you're selling out, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm getting that bag right now. That my whole thought process is in making cash when it does come down to our channel, mainly because 1, it allows me to sit here and obviously enjoy my time on video games, but also 2, it allows me to produce good content for a lot of you guys. At the end of the day, I love to teach, and well, dang. Okay, I don't remember that, if that's always been at the start of the game, but poor girl, dang, she got ate by freaking Donkey's wife or something. But we're gonna continue going. But a lot of you guys already know me. I'm trying to get this channel to a point that I want to make it really successful, and the only way to do that is by getting some money invested into my channel as well. And by playing this game, I will of course get some cash out of it, and it will obviously help me out immensely, which is going to be freaking great. I don't really got to explain what we're doing here. You guys know exactly how this is going to work. Just casual, just beginning stuff. This is a necessary need, especially when it does come down to the channel. Now, do I need to shield? Do I need to do any of that good old build? Guys, the game is so great. No, Okay, the devs themselves even said, listen, we don't want any of that. Okay, if you like the game, just tell us. If you don't like it, tell us as well. We don't mind it, as long as I'm not being a total jerk and just not trying the game. We're pretty much good. So we're gonna be giving this game a little bit of a try, and we're gonna see exactly how it does work here. I do plan on playing this probably like in Discord a couple times, just to have it on the side, mainly one, to progress my account, but also two, to just kind of get a feel for it, because at the end of the day, I always give everything a little bit of a shot. And to be paid for just playing a video, like a video game itself, you know, I can't beat that with a yardstick. You know, I'm fine with that stuff. So we're gonna obviously give it our best shot and see if we can stick with it. I ended up choosing this wizard dude because I do remember in the past that I ended up liking him, but that was mainly just because it was an AoE character. Now, granted, we should be able to get our better characters at the end of this tutorial, which we have to go through a bunch of other stuff. We have to first get some gear. We got to get our helmets on. We got to upgrade some stuff. So I'm just going to try to click through a lot of this stuff really quickly. And you guys will also see it once we get to the end of it. We'll have our rewards at the top. So we're going to see if we can get some of the goodies, because I actually do want to see exactly what we've gotten to really get a good chance in this. Now, granted, they said, hey, there's a lot of little min-max little rewards that you can get. There's a lot of things that you can already have here. So obviously I am kind of interested to see how this does help us out. I do know this game does make a decent bit of cash off of its players, mainly because of course how long it's been out. But I also do know with the amount of content they do have, they have a ton of devs working on it. So it makes me kind of interested to see exactly what's all in here. I got overwhelmed the last time I played it, especially a while ago when I gave it a shot. And this was back where everyone was doing the Raid Shadow Legend shorts 24/7. I got a little bit overwhelmed, but I want to give it a little bit of a shot again and see if it's even worth it, or if it's just trash. Like, let's be honest here. I want to see if the game's worth even playing, or if it's just garbage. Either way, you guys are going to get a realistic freaking answer from me. But it seems like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, they have an Alien versus Predator collab. Well, I mean, as cool as this is, because it is pretty darn cool, it seems like we actually get him free, or Xenomorph for free as well, which all right, I'm seeing attacks one enemy, so it is a single targeter. But interesting, because I went to freaking play with turtles here, but I guess I came a little bit too late into the function, so I didn't get my chance to really get my what's it called, we'll get my Ninja Turtle. But that kind of sucks. But hey, we're in the game. It seems like everything's pretty much done here. Let's see if we have any rewards to claim. Now, I know usually there's something here, but for some reason there ain't nothing in here. I want my freaking champions, and there ain't nothing in this piece. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a little bit of whirl and see what we got here. But give me 1 second to give it a little bit of a check see. All right, so technical issue has officially been solved. It took a couple little messing around, but we finally got everything going good. As I was trying to say is, once you get through the tutorial, at the top right should be this. It's going to tell you referral program reward, and this is how you know you officially have completed the entire referral code. Well, once you go ahead and claim these lovely things, there is also a very lovely code that you guys can actually go ahead and use, and that is going to be the code named Desert Queen. Now, Desert Queen, if you want to go ahead and redeem this, it's going to be a promo code right here. And I'm pretty sure there's several other promo codes out there, but this one specifically is going to give you an extra character, which is going to be a legendary, being a support character. Now, I was checking some things out. It seems like they're more of a single target supporter slash debuffer here, because you can see they have decreased speed. They also have a couple things like increased speed and increased def, which is always going to be great here. Probably going to get a little bit of a chance to try them out as well, but we're going to claim these on, and I think we can go ahead and get started. So for the most part, if this is like any other gachas, which I'm pretty sure it's kind of is, you won't have to do too much crazy looking through, at least trying to figure out what you need to go ahead and get out of here. I think just gearing system should be pretty decent, or at least pretty straightforward here. We did get this from at least our daily login, so obviously we can just go ahead and slap that on one of our characters and continue on moving. But the two characters that we do have is of course going to be Tholin, and then we do have this one here, which I'm just gonna say Narak at the end of this, because the first part I'm pretty sure I'm going to butcher. Anyone who plays this game, please do help a brother out, because I gotta make sure, of course, I'm saying these names right when I do get a chance to. But for the most part, I don't think we really have to go crazy. The one thing is we're gonna figure out everything bit by bit. We gotta figure out how the leveling system does work. Gotta figure out a lot of this stuff itself. And from what I know, based on this, first of all, let's claim this lovely stuff here. But from what I know, based on this, we're actually able to also get the Xenomorph for free. So I am interested to see how that's gonna be. But let's claim all this good stuff and let's slowly start getting into more of the running around of things here. So I will look at the event stuff later. The referral program stuff we'll probably pay attention to later as well. But for now, let's go into another battle because I want to see exactly how these characters do perform. Pretty sure we can go through all of our regular old stuff here. We only have 2 characters right now, so I'm just going to use my DPSer. I'm going to use my supporter, and I think these 2 should be perfectly fine. Now, the leveling system is really what I'm interested in here because I'm very unsure if the leveling system is going to work like a normal leveling system or if it's based on the characters you do bring with you. So we'll have to figure that out. I'm unsure exactly how that's going to go here, but obviously we have them doing their lovely little buffs and stuff, and we can run through this. Now, assuming this way is the way you level, of course, you're just gonna have to bring them through a lot of missions and get them to go up that way. But I do feel like there is a different system of leveling that I will have to go ahead and dive on in here for a second here. But we got a lot of things in front of our face. I think the only thing that I still have a problem with, which I said earlier, was just a little bit of the issues with everything kind of jumping out at you at first. They did say it was going to seem a little bit overwhelming at first. So, I mean, hey, we'll see how it does go. I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna give this to our supporter. Instead of giving our supporter all the power stuff, let's just give this champion more of the support stuff and give this guy more of the power related stuff, because I'm pretty sure he's just going to deal some crazy damage. But I do want to know what the heck, how do we level? Is it just through normal stuff that I'm gonna have to figure out, which I think it is? This doesn't seem like there's anything that contributes to it. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and continue going. Now I know this game has some form of PvP. I'm probably not gonna touch it all too much because one, this game's been out for ages. So getting my hands on this and actually giving it a shot is going to be very, very difficult to go ahead and do. But we're obviously going to give this a little bit more of a try. Now, granted, I'm gonna be working on my account as the days do go by. So I do expect, what is it called? I do expect this to slowly build up over time. I might have it in the background as I'm like doing stuff, whether I'm working, whether I'm able to just do other videos. This will probably be in the background just grinding, and we'll see exactly how that does work here. Putting him as the leader, and then of course I want to have my AoE team. Granted, I'm pretty sure like this isn't like the way to go about it, but right now it's the way I'm going to go about it. So go ahead and do this a little bit, get some hits on in, and as the game does go on, I do think it's going to be a little bit better to go ahead and kind of dive into. But right now we're in the early phases of the game, so it's just going to seem like we're just steamrolling everything. Anyways, to end off the video, sorry for a little bit of the bumpy edges throughout the video for a second. It was kind of interesting. I was trying to talk to them for a couple of hours or so. We finally got this down to the rooted point, and hey, we're gonna give this game a huge chance. Now, I'm gonna just reiterate once again, if we don't like what we like on the game, I'll tell you guys. If we do like the game, as always, we'll of course tell you guys as well. All you got to do, guys, if you do want to help me out, is be sure to check down below on the link here. There will be a link in the description, and that will be how you get your $200 worth of goodies for your account as well. So be sure to click that link down below. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to go on this journey with me, you're very well welcome. But I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.